I've never actually told the full story of how Buoy M5 came to be and how we got our name. And today feels like the right day to tell it. So when I was in my mid-teens, I got invited to a Glen Hansard gig. Up until that point, my only musical influences had been the pop that I listened to on the radio, or the classic rock that my dad had on in the car, or the inevitable emo phase. And that night I watched one man walk onto a stage and completely command a room and absolutely fill it with his voice. At one point there was an issue with his guitar, and he told the sound engineer, "You take your time, take care of that." And he unplugged his guitar and he walked to the front of the stage and he just belted Say It To Me Now completely acoustically, without a PA system, without a mic.
I'm crossing I've never been before.
And although that was one of the many Glen Hansard shows I'd go to over the years, that moment was probably the most influential moment of my musical life. And I remember thinking at the time, that's what I want to do. That's what I can see myself doing. So I went home and I told my parents, whatever you hear coming from my bedroom for the next couple of days, just ignore it. And I spent the next 3 days trying to belt like Glen. I struggled so much. Every time I'd get to that part of the song where he really went for it.
'Cause this is what you've waited for. Your chance to even up the score.
I'd screech or my voice would break. Or I just wouldn't hit it. And it was damn hard. Like, that man had really worked hard to hone his craft. But every time I missed it, I'd go right back to the start and I'd try again. And then eventually, I got it. And something changed in me that day. And it genuinely felt like I'd walked into that room one musician and walked out a completely different one. And I spent years working on that skill. And honestly, I still do to this day. No musician has influenced me as much as Glen. And I learned so much just by listening to him, watching him perform, and trying to understand what made him connect to people the way he did. Falling Slowly has always been my desert island song. Like, if I could only listen to one song for the rest of my life, that would be it. And I once heard Glen tell a story of how Falling Slowly came to be. Every night he would fall asleep listening to the RTE sea area forecast, or the shipping forecast. And the weather stations were based all around the country, in the Irish Sea and the Atlantic, on weather buoys. And every night he'd hear the words, Buoy M5, falling slowly.
Buoy M5 off the South Wexford coast, falling slowly.
I'd gone through a few band names and pseudonyms over the years, but none of them ever felt right. And I took a few years away from music in my early 20s. I just lost the passion for a little while. And then when I got it back, I decided that was the moment. It was the right time to use it. The Buoy M5 story had always stuck in the back of my mind. And in that moment, Buoy M5 was born. I'd always dreamed of sharing the stage with Glen and having that full circle moment. And I guess that'll never happen now. But I do take comfort in the fact that the last time I saw Glen live, I hung around afterwards and I waited at the back door and I got to meet him. And I got to tell him my story and the story of Buoy M5, and that's what we were called. And he had a little laugh and a chuckle, and he really liked the name, and he got it straight away, and that really made me happy. And we stuck around talking for a few minutes. You know, he wasn't in a rush. He wasn't hurrying away from me. He was that kind of guy. We were talking music, and you could tell he just loved it, and he had time for people, and he always wanted to help people up and encourage them. And that's a memory I'll treasure forever. So even though Glen's gone now, Buoy M5 will carry on. And I'll carry a little piece of him with me every step of the way. And I just hope I can do him proud. And maybe, just maybe, I can belt loud enough that he'll hear me wherever he is. Scratching at the surface now, trying hard to work it out. So much has gone misunderstood. This mystery only leads to doubt. Looking for a sign. This a dark, uneasy time. If you have something to say, better say it now. 'Cause this is what you waited for. Your chance to even up the score. And as these shadows fall on me now, oh well, somehow, yeah. So I'm picking up your message, Lord. Now I'm closer than I've ever been before. So if you have something to say,